Hello, 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 Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. For those that are brand new, I am Patti. I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot along with intuitive coaching. Coaching is sort of like divine counseling, but only I'm not a counselor. I'm a coach. So if you would like one-on-one, you can find the information below. Also, if you like one-on-one readings, I am doing them. People are asking, so I will do one-on-ones, and the information is below. And today is for the 1st through the 6th. For those of you that have been here, thank you for coming back. And also thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. And I'm glad you enjoy it. So here we go. So the 1st through the 6th, and this is for Sagittarius. I'm going to pull 2 oracles, one for the current week energies, and then the second card is more towards the next week's energies. Then we'll go into the card reading itself. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. For those of you that are just coming on, I am doing a full moon and lunar eclipse reading here today because this is actually on the 27th. So right before the reading, and would love to have you there as well. So please remember that the full moon did happen or is happening on the 30th. So a few days before that and a few days after, 2 to 3 days after, those energies are really going to play and be a lot more stronger, and they dissipate as it goes away. So the 1st through the 6th, the first 3 days, there's going to be a little bit of confusion, a little bit of like fog brain kind of a thing because it's not really clear. The moon is moving into Gemini, so that's all about choices. So this first part of the week is going to be about choices you make and how that's going to affect the future for you in the direction that you're going to head. So let's see what these energies are going to be like. So the first, wow, lucky 7. So we have the first card out is education, and that is the number 7. It's all about power, potential, and ambition. Now, education can be anything. So it could be like continuing education for somebody that's, say, in the medical field. It could be for going to school. It could be for your job. It could be for something that you just want to do. So it could be about maybe a hobby you want to learn. You have to learn about something. So something is going to be tweaking your interest that you do want to learn something or something new. Maybe it's already starting there and you're now beginning to think about it more and more. But this is a good thing. Excuse me. So also too, they're asking me to look at the heron. Now the heron is all about loyalty, all about being there for you, all about going through it. So maybe somebody is here trying to coach you on. They're going to be there through the whole process for you, whatever that is. So that's for this week. So the next energy, and that's number 7 in numerology. And this is also number 7, and details. So whatever it is going into the next week, which I would definitely say, because the energies of the moon and the lunar eclipse the details are gonna really carry over into the next week. And the reason why that is because the first week isn't going to be clear. So you're really going to have to pay attention. Like I was telling a lot of the other signs from last week's reading, is try not to make any major decisions while this full moon is in process, or have a back out plan if it's not something you want to do, because the clarity in your mind is not going to be quite there. And maybe it'll be a decision you're like, oh man, I shouldn't do that. So don't ask anybody to marry you on the full moon. I'm just teasing. You might want to wait on that one. Sorry, I just had to put that out there. Might be the wrong one. Anyway, so that'll be the next energy for the following up in the next week. So let's see what the energies are for Sagittarius. I call you my Sages. See what it's there. Cool. That's a good card to have come straight out of the chute. This is the Page of Wands is your first card. I got a frog in my throat or something. So the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is an offering or of information or a message or something's coming. It's very light energy. It's more of a creative energy. And again, might have to do with this education. So there's something coming. Maybe somebody's going to ask you to help them in a project, or maybe, and you're like, man, I don't know how to do that. And they're like, oh, I'll show you how to do it. Yeah. That kind of a thing. Ooh. Wow. Interesting. So there is a message coming for somebody. Now for somebody, some other energy, yeah, there is something to do with like an internship or some teaching, definitely. There is definitely. Wow. Okay. They're just pouring out the cards right now. Okay, so let's get started with this so I don't get off track here. Okay, so for someone, they're on a journey of seeking a higher vibration. They're on a journey of unclarity, uncertainty. They're actually trying to seek out again a higher level, a higher vibration, a better way of thinking, a new way of thinking. That's for one energy. Another energy is, okay, we had somebody coming and asking or sharing with somebody, and that is coming. This is the Eight of Cups has got me a little perplexed. I know somebody's uncertain about something that they want to do, but they're like, really, do I do it? Oh, somebody's age is in the middle of it. So like, I'm too old to do this. No, you're not. Never too old. If that's for somebody. And that needs to be, oops, sorry. Thought I turned that off. There's also, okay, so we have the education card here, which I think is interesting because we have, I think somebody is just really unsure. Oh, okay, thank you. So they're unsure, but they're actually, what they do need to do, okay, is look at the details, and that your fear will go away. Look at the details, research it, find out what you need to know about whatever this is. Could be even a person. You know, when you get to know somebody, you got to ask questions. I'm sorry, but dating is just like a interview or interrogation, you know, because I'm not going to waste my time with somebody who's going to lie to me or cheat or, you know, not have the same values. Waste my time. Why would I do that? So that's the same thing with like getting to the details of something. And that's what makes fear go away, or being ashamed or being unsure or trying to hide the fake it until you make it. Oh, well, I can do that. How many times have you talked to somebody and said, oh, yeah, I know how to do that? And then you really call them to the carpet. Okay, well, look, can you show me how to do that? And I'm like, no. I really don't. Yeah. So there's somebody of that. So they are trying to figure it out and reach it out. They are trying to figure things out and reach out. And this is why I say this is all coming into play, because the Three of Pentacles and then the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles is about learning something. It is about teaching something or doing something. Whether you're the teacher or you're the student, it is about a learning process. So whatever is happening is really probably a struggle in your own mind, whether to do it or not, which way to go. Because the Two of Swords is about truth and finding the truth and knowing the truth of the mind. So you really have to dig down. Is this really something you want to do? Thank you. So they're saying, they taught me this a long time ago, but they're saying if you use the word, I should learn it, I should do it, I should go there, I should, you know, I used to say I should go see my mom. And that means that you're feeling obligated to do it. Now, if you were to say, I really want to go see my mom, I really want to learn how to do this, I really want to, then that means that it's a desire that you really want to do. Then do it. Because the Wheel of Fortune is all on your back. And that's a good thing because you have that choice, you have that opportunity, you have that growth. And once you make that decision, it's going to be like, okay, let's go, let's do it. That's when you really need to start looking into the details. Now, this could be, again, it could be a person, it could be a material thing, it could be, I want to buy this car, I want to do whatever, or I want to learn how to fix my own car, I want to learn how to, I don't know, it could be anything. So then you got to really learn the details. It's like, yeah, if I'm doing leather work and I want to learn, I work on saddles, but it's like, I don't know every saddle, every part, everything. So it's like, okay, I get somebody a saddle in and it's like, I don't know how to do that. And it's like, I have to educate and research and do my own due diligence to figure it out. I figure it out, I fix the saddle and they're happy, I'm happy. I learned something new, made a little money and they're happy. They get to go ride in their new little fixed saddle. So we have 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Ooh. And then we have the 4. Okay. Hold on. Is that in reverse? No, it's not. So we have the 4 of Pentacles and then we have Justice. So again, whatever this little project is or person or whoever this is, we've got to let go of something. Because the 4 of Pentacles is that we want to hang on to something. Or the thing is maybe you're saving, which is a good thing, to do it. So sometimes things take money. And so you're saving to do that. However, the Justice card comes up. And this is why I think it's maybe well, no, that's true. Thank you. I appreciate that. They're like, no. I'm like, okay. I was thinking that it was maybe something that had to do with like a contract or money or that kind of thing. But they're saying no, because anything learned, you're going to have to pay for or do. Most of the time you have to pay for it. So that when I was looking at the Justice card, okay, well, they have to sign a contract. Not necessarily. This is something to do with financially what you might have to put out. An investment, put it that way. Thank you. So this is an investment. So that if that's what you're saving for, say you want to buy a house, you're going to have to learn all about buying a house. So you're saving, you're going to have to file papers, do papers, and it's a process of learning. Does that make sense? So I don't know who that's for. I don't know what Sagittarian that's for. Maybe they're thinking of buying a house and they're educating themselves about buying the house. I don't know who that's for. And they're really torn about it. But if you look at it from a spiritual level, if it came to you and offered to you, most likely the divine sent it. If you manipulated it and tried to get it to what you wanted it, you might have to hold off and look at the details because the divine might not have sent it. He may allow it for you to learn a lesson. But whatever this is, it's going to turn out really good. And that's your decision how it turns out. Thank you. They're like, now wait a minute. Right. It means this is whatever decision you take and you make, you have to make it turn out at a higher vibration. If you don't, then it could turn and go sour. Because if you don't look at the details, if you don't look at the fine writing, it could go in an opposite direction. So that's why they're asking you to really be mindful. Queen of Wands. Yeah, really be mindful of the communication. She's really looking at the communication and through all of this. She's really looking at the details. She's really honing in on what T's need to be crossed, what I's need to be crossed. Somebody doesn't want to let go of a relationship, which is going to cause problems here. Yeah. They said that, and they said, look at the two. They're looking each ways. It's like, yeah, somebody's holding on to a relationship. It's like, okay. But also, too, this relationship is, there might be a legal battle in there somewhere. It could be custody for children. It could be financial, but there's a legal battle about finances and money. Somebody's greedy and doesn't want to give somebody their fair share. Somebody is egotistical and it's like, you know what? You don't deserve anything. I'm going to take it all. I don't understand people like that. I just don't. It's like, you know what? You came in the marriage with whatever. I came in with marriage. Let's go out with what we came in. I didn't earn that money before we were married. I didn't do that before we were married. I did that with my ex-husband. He had a lot of money, and he thought I was going to take it. I'm like, see ya. It blew his mind. He's like, don't you know? I married you. I didn't marry the money. Blew his mind. And then he wanted back because he thought I was going to take all his money. Don't want your money. I didn't marry you for your money. All right. Let's see if there's anything else with this, Sagittarius. You got actually some learning stuff to do. I'm not doing that many cards, sorry. You got a lot of something to learn, something fun. This is a light energy. This is a fun energy. This is something that you are excited about. Once you get past that fear of what it is or who it is, it's sort of like that excitement is coming. That excitement is coming. Yes. So we have the 10 of Cups. Wonderful. 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is about, the rainbow and the family and the whole picture, and everything looks wonderful and everybody's happy and glorious and everything's really, really good. That's what that is about. That is what that is about. And you have that choice to make it happen with whomever or whatever it is that you're working on. All right. Divine, can you share anything? Is there anything in the love relationship, or is there anything that this education or details or anything in clarity that you can bring to me with this love? If there's any love for Sagittarian in this week. Now, I say that in that way because sometimes there isn't. I mean, sometimes there's just not. No, there's not. There's rest. Need to be focusing in on you and being stable for yourself first. So make sure you're taking care of your health. Make sure you're getting enough rest. Again, this is the first week, so things are going to be sort of clogged up in here for the first couple of days. It's like, I can't think straight. I can't make a clear decision. I can't do that. So you want to definitely make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Drink lots of water. Make sure if you've got a sitting job or if you're at school, make sure you get up every hour to move that body around, and make sure you get some rest. Somebody's not sleeping very good. So I don't know who that is, but yeah. And your hard work is going to definitely pay off. Definitely going to pay off. This is a good reading because I wish, I'm ready to learn something new. But we're always learning something new, right? But this is something that you really need to follow your intuition on, because I really do feel this is a spiritual battle between you and yourself, and so it'd be like me, myself, and I kind of thing. And this is something to do with your future. Definitely is going to affect your future. For another person, I don't know, somebody's going through a divorce or something, that they're really fighting about money. I don't know who that is. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's not about the base. It's all about the money for somebody else. And then another energy is that you're growing. You're growing and learning new things. And again, these are all about the potential, future potential, your future ambition. That's what all this is about. So you really want to be mindful to those kind of things. And thank you. So I'm being reminded, live for the now, because that's really all we have. And it's still unstable, probably until about the 27th. It's still unstable. And then once the 27th, these major energy shifts happen, then you'll see things change. So start doing the homework, start doing what you need to do for your research. Or if you're teaching somebody, you're really getting your tools together for that student, what you need to help. Visuals are always really good. And again, somebody needs to take care of their health. Somebody's health is really starting to have trouble, and that's from stress. So time to, breathe deep, relax, and you got to get some sleep for somebody. I can feel somebody I'm starting to get just like so exhausted. So that's for somebody there. All right. So Sagittarians, this is your reading for the 1st through the 6th. I really enjoyed this. So please, if you can like, share, subscribe, or bring a friend, or if I am going to do the dailies, I probably will keep doing those into December. I'm noticing there's been all of a sudden a peak. So I want to keep doing those for you. So just hit the subscribe, the bell, and that'll tell you when those are on or when I'm on. And I have about an hour to get ready for the 27th for the full moon and eclipse. So I need to get some vibration time for a few minutes before that happens. So I hope you guys have a good week. And if I don't see you on the full moon eclipse live, then I will see you on the 7th. Take care. Now, don't forget to subscribe. Share with a friend. Tell somebody. Share, or suggest, whatever. All right. Take care, guys.